This is News Night, where we go above and beyond the headlines. I'm Pia Ontiveros. Tonight on the program, hundreds of motorists violate the yellow lane scheme along EDSA on the first day of stricter implementation. Malacanang reveals the dangerous drugs board chief was fired on accusations he allegedly went on state-funded junkets and had dealings with narco politicians. Chief Justice Maria Lourdes Sereno believes her counsel can handle the House impeachment hearing, but the Speaker insists she shows up. And from Katniel to Maine Mendoza, netizens aren't over the bench fashion show.
This program is presented by Bank of Commerce, an affiliate of San Miguel Corporation.
It is the first day of what the MMDA calls stricter enforcement of the yellow lane rule on EDSA. These lanes reserved for public utility vehicles like buses, UV Express vans, and taxis. Our Rex Remigio is on EDSA near Boni Avenue, Mandaluyong, joining us live. Rex, so far, how was day one of this revived traffic policy?
As of 5 p.m., authorities flagged down 684 drivers caught violating the yellow lane scheme on EDSA. Majority of them are private car drivers, while the rest bus and taxi drivers. Authorities admit that this is just a small size of the total volume of vehicles passing by EDSA every day. But they say that what matters most is that the revived rule has been a success. From 1 hour and 20 minutes of travel time on a bus from North Avenue in Quezon City to Ayala Avenue in Makati, the trip is down to around 50 minutes. That's why MMDA officials are claiming success in their first day of strictly carrying out the exclusive yellow lane for public utility vehicles.
Kayo na witness, just look on the TVs now, monitors.
The MMDA shows the security camera footage where traffic moves fast on the southbound yellow lane in EDSA, Guadalupe. As in any renewed crackdown, enforcers apprehend hundreds of erring motorists, mostly private cars. In another footage, this car driver has more than a lane violation to his name. He is driving without a license. Some traffic enforcers and bus drivers engage in a heated argument over the lane violation.
Anong ginagawa mo dito? Dapat nandito ka.
Some irate passengers get involved as well.
Doon pa lang sa baba, sir, ginanon na kami. Alam nga, letter B ako. Anong gagawin ko? Kaya nga.
Authorities admit reviving the yellow lane policy is challenging as there's so much vehicles on the road. Private cars still slipping into the yellow lane, and traffic slows down when enforcers apprehend violators. While traffic is flowing on the yellow lane, it's the opposite for private vehicles.
Hindi pa po perfect yan. Hindi pa po namin masabi na kaya natin improve ang quality niyan. Pero at least po yung safety niyan.
The MMDA is hoping the revived policy will result in fewer accidents on EDSA. There were as much as 800 accidents in October. Officials are also hoping they could better manage traffic this way as they try to sustain the campaign in the next months to instill discipline among drivers. Now, as you can see on the northbound lane of EDSA, traffic is moderate to heavy. And on the southbound lane going to Makati, traffic is fast-moving. The MMDA vows to deploy more traffic enforcers during rush hour. But insofar as my area is concerned, I've been seeing none on both lanes, at least in my area. The MMDA is just hoping for some understanding from commuters who will be affected by the heavy traffic caused by the new policy. At the same time, they're also hoping that motorists and drivers will be more disciplined in following their revived policy. Pia.
Rex, we understand MMDA is going to be strictly carrying out that motorcycle lane policy on Wednesday. Can you tell us more about that?
Starting Wednesday, motorcycle drivers will only be restricted on the motorcycle lane. That's the fourth lane coming from the sidewalk. And as you can see, it's visible with the blue-colored broken lines. And the traffic enforcers this morning warned some motorcycle drivers who are veering on the PUV lanes. And they're saying that they can only go out of the motorcycle lane if they're turning left or right onto another street. For example, if you're going onto the next street, you have to be 200 meters away so that you can turn into the PUV lane and make a better turn. Pia.
Rexer Media, they're reporting live. Let's go above and beyond the headlines with MMDA Assistant General Manager Jojo Garcia. Good evening, sir. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, good evening, Ma'am Pia. Good evening po sa lahat ng nanonood at nakikinig po.
Yes, sir. Can you tell us there are for today 684 violators, therefore 684 apprehensions. Not all of them were no contact. Can you tell us more about that, sir?
Yeah, kanina umaga, from 6 a.m. to 12 noon, may record kami, nahuli po ng mga private cars, nasa 70, ang buses po, mga 20 plus. Pero sa no contact po, 360 plus sa private and more than 100 naman sa buses.
Pag sinasabi po niyo no contact, kuha sa CCTV, and therefore mai-inform sila na nag-violate sila ng rule, ganun po ba yun? And how is this going to happen?
Yes, ang mga contact pa rin si MMDA right now because complete naman yung mga cameras namin sa EDSA. So nakikita namin mga plate numbers yan. So once na nag-violate ka, kukuha ka ng picture, then we'll send it to you sa address mo within 2 weeks. If not naman di mo na-receive at iba address mo, by the time you register your car, so next year, lahat ng violation niyo po, makukuha niyo dyan. At you cannot register your car without paying all the fines.
And what are the fines, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ano yung fines?
500 pesos was the first offense, second offense is 500 again, then third offense is 500, and then pag umulit to, let's we can recommend for the suspension of the license.
I see. This is a revived policy, sir, no? Yung strict implementation nito. It's nothing new. Do you sometimes wish kayo sa MMDA na, kasi pwede naman tayo sumunod sa batas trapiko nang walang strict implementation, hindi po ba?
Tama po yan, no? That's why I'm warning the public. Baka kala nyo, porket walang enforcer, hindi po kayo mahuhuli, no? Sana naman po, pakiusap namin, kung wala pong enforcers, just follow the rule, madisiplina lang muna tayo. Then let's begin sa sarili natin ang pagdidisiplina.
All right. After all, the traffic laws, the simplest laws of any country. Thank you very much, MMDA Assistant General Manager Jojo Garcia. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Ma'am Pia. Thank you po.
Investigations continue into the decoupling incident of the MRT3 train line when one of the cars detached from the rest of the coaches. According to officials, they're not ruling out a technical failure, but they're leaning towards the possibility the incident was caused by human error or negligence. They already identified persons of interest in the case.
Persons of interest ay inilalagay namin sa aspeto na kailangan namin imbestigahan ang lahat ng humawak ng tren, no? Lahat ng involved sa operations, preparations, etc. So, para ma-rule out natin.
Authorities are assuring passengers the incident will not happen again. Justice Secretary Vitaliano Aguirre also taps the National Bureau of Investigation to look into a possible sabotage angle in that latest serious MRT glitch. Aguirre said he issued a department order for the NBI to begin a probe. NBI Director Dante Gueran also gives an update. He says they are in the early stages of the investigation.
Specific order, ituloy yung angle ng sabotage.
For the NBI?
For the NBI. Kasi mukhang mayroong base yan. Kasi sinasabi doon na mahirap mangyari yung makakalas yung dalawang coach. Kasi makikita naman natin na kahit na-derail ng tren, kahit tumumba na yan, magkakabit pa rin eh. Kaya kung talagang walang human intervention, it's really very hard na mangyari yon.
We have started elicitation, some minor facts.
Dangerous Drugs Board employees accuse their former chief of lavish or extravagant foreign trips and allegedly receiving favors from a suspected narco politician. Malacanang says these are some of the reasons the president asked Dionisio Santiago to resign. Our senior correspondent, Ina Andalong, reports.
He was supposedly fired for calling the Mega Drug Rehabilitation Center in Nueva Ecija a mistake. Apparently, that's only one reason. Malacanang says former Dangerous Drugs Board Chief Dionisio Santiago was sacked for going on extravagant junkets abroad.
One of the complaints that reached the president was a trip to Austria, where in addition to bringing family members, General Santiago brought 6 of his closest personnel, including a Girl Friday. And then there was also mention of a trip to the United States, indicating last month, meaning 1 month before October, a trip to the United States where he, quote, allegedly bringing with him his mistress and selective favorite DDB employees.
Presidential spokesperson Harry Roque was referring to a letter of complaint sent by the agency's employees union to President Rodrigo Duterte in October. The complaint names a certain Edith Julie Mendoza joining one of the trips. No other details were provided on the identity of Santiago's so-called Girl Friday and coffee server. Quoting a news report, it also says Santiago as PDEA chief received a house from Reynaldo Parohinog, the Osame City mayor who was killed in an anti-drug operation last July. Roque says Santiago's case proves the president won't tolerate even a whiff of corruption among government officials.
As far as he's concerned, you don't even have to be proven. If you're tainted in any way by corruption, he will not hesitate to fire individuals.
Malacanang is leaving it up to the ombudsman to investigate the allegations against Santiago. Ina Andolong, CNN Philippines.
CNN Philippines is trying to get Santiago's side. We are waiting for a comment from him. House Speaker Pantaleon Bebot Alvarez challenges Chief Justice Maria Lourdes Sereno to face an impeachment complaint filed against her head-on. Alvarez made the statement in response to Sereno's lawyers who insist the magistrate has the right to be represented by counsel during impeachment proceedings. The House Speaker acknowledges that right, but he said Sereno should still be present during the proceedings as she is the subject of the complaint.
Harapin na lang niya yung problema niya. I mean, merong reklamo laban sa kanya. May nag-file ng impeachment. Now, argue on the basis of merits. Huwag mo nang ilihis yung usapan kung saan-saan. Okay lang sa amin yun, no? Hindi ka mag-attend. But it doesn't mean na hindi tutuloy yung committee hearing. Tutuloy. Didinggin namin yung kaso, yung reklamo, yung mga ebidensya. Titignan namin, pakikinggan namin yung mga accusers niya, yung mga witnesses, pakikinggan namin. At magdidesisyon kami kung dadalhin namin yan sa impeachment court o hindi.
Sereno spokesperson Jose Dainla is disputing this. She says the Chief Justice wants to do this through her lawyers. Should Sereno's lawyers push through with the plan and the Supreme Court stops the impeachment proceedings, Umali, or Congressman Umali, the chair of the Justice Committee, says this might lead to a constitutional crisis. More local news later, but first, here are the top stories from around the world. An official source with direct knowledge of negotiations tells CNN Zimbabwe leader Robert Mugabe agreed to step down. The source said generals gave in to many of Mugabe's demands, including full immunity for him and his wife Grace, and that he would keep his private properties. Over the weekend, tens of thousands of protesters took to the streets to demand an end to Mugabe's 37-year rule in the South African nation. Saudi Arabia persuades most of the 22 members of the Arab League to condemn Iran's Lebanese ally Hezbollah as a terrorist organization. Arab foreign ministers gathered at the League's headquarters in Cairo Sunday for an emergency meeting. Lebanon's foreign minister did not attend, and the Lebanese representative expressed reservations about the final communique. Bahrain's foreign minister says Lebanon is, quote, subject to full control by this terrorist group, unquote. It is not yet clear whether the meeting will translate into concrete action. And in the United Kingdom, Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip, the Duke of Edinburgh, are celebrating their 70th wedding anniversary. Buckingham Palace released a new photograph of the royal couple to mark the occasion. The portrait was taken at Windsor Castle in early November. A photographer from the photo agency Camera Press took the shot. It is the same photo agency that took pictures of the royal couple's wedding back in 1947. When we return, find out why Rachel Peters' national costume for Miss Universe is more than just a tribute to the Maranaos of Mindanao. And more than 100 models, celebrities, and beauty queens fire up the stage for the Bench 30th Anniversary Fashion Show. That's up next here at Newsnight, where we go above and beyond the headlines. Welcome to Facebook Live here on CNN Philippines Newsnight. It is day one of the strict implementation of a revived policy. The lane, a yellow lane on EDSA, hundreds violating it. 684 violators, according to the MMDA. We spoke to MMDA Assistant General Manager George Garcia earlier, and he was saying that for those with no contact apprehension, they're going to be contacted. They will be informed that CCTV cameras caught the violations on tape. He says if they do not pay the fines when they are going to next register their vehicles, that's when they're going to find out that they do have to pay a fine, a penalty of 500 pesos for the first and second offenses. Also, he's saying that this is going to serve as some sort of a warning for people to follow the rules. Traffic rules, the simplest of laws in a country, and that they don't need to wait for strict implementation or to be threatened with sanctions or with penalties for this. In the meantime, Chief Justice Maria Lourdes Sereno going to be facing impeachment proceedings on Wednesday. This is Newsnight on CNN Philippines. Lawyers are reacting to President Duterte's remarks on a revolutionary government. Mr. Duterte over the weekend blasted the media once again for supposedly twisting his words on his pronouncements to declare a revolutionary government. He is the president in his own words.
I said, if things go out of control at tumagilid yung gobyerno, yun ang predicate ko. It was not an outright statement na alam mo na, when people judge best when they condemn. They'd always omit the predicate. Kung tumagilid ang bayan ko, and I see revolutionaries bringing firearms on the streets, well, maybe wag ka na magdalawang isip. I will declare a revolutionary government.
But taken out of context or not, lawyers still see the president's pronouncement as a risky threat.
That is a very dangerous proposal. That is a very deadly proposal.
Kung mangyari at nagtagumpay, ibig sabihin ito ay pagbabasura dun sa ating konstitusyon.
Pag na-declare ng revolutionary government, wala na. In fact, there is no more constitutional basis for the existence of the Supreme Court. There is no constitutional basis for the existence of Congress, even the executive for that matter.
Adiel Dan Fajardo, president of the Integrated Bar of the Philippines, says the current conditions do not merit the declaration of a revolutionary government. Fajardo adds democratic institutions are well in place despite perceived attempts to downgrade them. After over a month in captivity, 5 crew members of a fishing boat are out of danger after authorities rescued them from the Abu Sayyaf. And in northern Samar, over 1,000 residents of a remote town get free medical and dental services courtesy of the military and police. Our Menchu Macapagal gives us a wrap of the stories from the regions.
The military presents to the media 5 kidnapped victims who were rescued on Friday in waters off Tawi-Tawi. They were crew members of the fishing boat Danville 8. The Western Mindanao Command says the Joint Task Force Sulu rescued the victims who were abducted by suspected Abu Sayyaf members on October 14th. Police and military personnel arrest 2 communist leaders in Pagadian City. Leonardo Hacotin and Rosario Tabana were arrested during a house raid in Barangay Balangasan Saturday evening. Hacotin, head of the Ordnance and Explosives of the Western Mindanao Regional Party Committee of the Communist Party of the Philippines, while Tabana is an Executive Commission member of the committee. The 8th Infantry Division of the Philippine Army in Eastern Visayas enlists more than 100 recruits. Most of the 154 new soldiers are from the Visayas and Mindanao. During the graduation rites, Calbayog Diocese Bishop Isabelo Avarquez told the soldiers to be good citizens of the country. More than 1,000 residents of a remote town in northern Samar get free medical and dental services. The police and military served residents from 26 villages of Silvino Lobos, one of the remaining hard-to-reach towns in eastern Visayas. Residents in this area rarely get access to medical aid. Menchu Macapagal, CNN Philippines.
Most of the poor in Southeast Asia are in the Philippines and Indonesia. That's according to a publication launched by the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, China, and the United Nations Development Program. The publication notes that while extreme poverty was down across the region from 2005 to 2013, many are still prone to slipping back to poverty. An estimated 36 million people in the region are living below the poverty line, almost 90% of them in the country and in neighboring Indonesia. Publication points out the roles of all sectors in financing development goals among ASEAN members. A notorious American cult leader in the 1960s, Charles Manson, has died. He was 83. Authorities say he died of natural causes on Sunday. Manson and members of the so-called Manson family were convicted for killing pregnant actress Sharon Tate and 6 others during a bloody rampage in the U.S. state of California in 1969. Manson was serving 9 consecutive life sentences and was denied parole 12 times. He had suffered from health problems in recent years. When we return, we will tell you why Bento's 30th anniversary show was a night to remember. This is Newsnight, where we go above and beyond the headlines. This is Newsnight, where we go above and beyond the headlines. Welcome back. Let's check how roads are looking. This is the latest on EDSA Guadalupe. The vehicles you're seeing on the right side heading north. At this time, traffic is heavy in all lanes. On the left side, traffic becomes moderate. Expect delays heading south to Gil Puyat Avenue. Let's move to Taft and Carino Avenues in Manila. If you're southbound, check the right side. Traffic still light toward Pasay City on the left. That is northbound to the Manila City Hall. Traffic there also manageable, apart from a bit of a slowdown approaching the intersection and U-turn slot. Contrasting events getting a lot of attention online. First, the death of a cult leader, and second, the winners of music awards. Our Mencho Macapagal has it all in tonight's Connect.
Notorious American cult leader Charles Manson has died. He was 83. Authorities say he died of natural causes on Sunday. Manson and members of the so-called Manson family were convicted of killing pregnant actress Sharon Tate and 6 others during a bloody rampage in Los Angeles in 1969. Manson was serving 9 consecutive life sentences and was denied parole 12 times. He had suffered health problems in recent years. This Twitter user hopes families that were affected by Charles Manson can now find some peace and comfort. One of the cult's victims, Sharon Tate, was the wife of Academy Award and Cannes Best Director awardee Roman Polanski. The term Charles Manson remains to be one of the top trending topics on Twitter worldwide. Now on to some lighter news. Filipino-American singer Bruno Mars wins big at this year's American Music Awards. He took home 7 awards, including Video and Artist of the Year. Other artists who stole the show were former Directioner Niall Horan, who won New Artist of the Year, and Korean boy group BTS, who made their US TV debut performing their hit song DNA. Singer Christina Aguilera paid tribute to Whitney Houston and the 25th anniversary of the film The Bodyguard with a medley of songs from the movie. That performance got mixed reactions from some netizens. This one says she loved this year's AMAs for its positivity and amazing voices it brought together. Stay in the loop with these stories by visiting our website at cnnphilippines.com and follow us on social media at CNN Philippines. I'm Mencho Macapagal.
The country's bet to Miss Universe shines in her national costume for the pageant. 26-year-old Rachel Peters goes all gold. Her costume depicts the legendary Sari Manok with a modern twist. Sari Manok is a symbol of good fortune for the Maranao. Peters is among 93 representatives from around the world vying for the crown. Coronation night will be on November 26th in Las Vegas. The 30th anniversary show of Filipino-owned and global clothing brand Bench is still the talk of the town. Today's biggest and sexiest celebrities sizzled on the ramp and made the weekend event unforgettable. Our Tristan Odalo gives us highlights.
It's an evening full of sparkle as Filipino company and global clothing brand Bench hold its 30th anniversary show. Dubbed as Under the Stars, newcomers and longtime Bench endorsers heat up the runway at the SM MOA Arena Saturday night.
It's just an incredible evening. I love everything, the whole collection of all the swimsuits and the sexy bodies. Oh my God, what an incredible show.
Opening the show are young actors Ruru Madrid, Inigo Pascual, and Julia Barreto. But Solen Yuza fires up the stage some more with her breathtaking acrobatic stunt. While Ms. Reina Hispano-Americana 2017 Winwin Marquez shows up her dancing skills. Aldab's other half, Maine Mendoza, debuts on the show with male models carrying her to the stage, drawing loud cheers from the crowd. But the show doesn't stop there. Kapamilya actor Richard Gutierrez holds Main's hand to bring her to center stage. And even if Richard Gomez and wife Lucy did not join this year, the couple says the show was amazing and praises the new generation of stars.
It was a wonderful show. I think the stage was especially beautiful, and it's just a nice way to celebrate 30 years of being #1 in the business.
It's a nice show. It's one of the best bench fashion shows Ben's ever had. I'm so happy to see all the big stars.
They even give the young stars a tip.
The most exciting is, coming out and showing them that you're fit.
Yes, yeah. I think that's really the whole point. And then mas ano pa nga ngayon the how fit they are is even so much more than how it was years past.
Other big stars show they've got it. Longtime Bench endorsers Kim Chu, Paulo Avellino, Tom Rodriguez, Lovie Poe, and Enrique Hill, along with world's hottest math teacher Pietro Buselli. But nothing beats this ultimate love team as the crowd goes wild for Danielle Padilla and Catherine Bernardo. Definitely a night to remember, one fashion event made for the stars. Tristan Odalo, CNN Philippines.
Well, that's it for now. I'll see you again at 7. I'm Pia Ontiveros. Sports Desk with Nico Halili is up next.
Balitaan sa CNN Philippines, ako si Pinky Webb. Ang mga balita ngayon, paggamit ng Public Utility Vehicle Lane sa EDSA, mahigpit nang ipinatutupad. Dating Dangerous Drugs Board Chief Janicio Santiago tumanggap umano ng bahay mula kay dating Ozami City Mayor Reynaldo Paruhinog. At Mateo Gudicelli excited na sa nalalapit niyang concert. Magandang tanghali, naaalala niyo ho ba ang batas na pumapaloob sa yellow at blue lane sa EDSA? Kailangan ng ma-orient uli ang mga drivers dahil mahigpit na ipatutupad ito simula ngayong linggo. Nasa MMDA Metro Base ngayon ang aming correspondent na si Rex Remitio. Rex!
Kung mapapansin mo ngayong umaga at kung bumiyahe ka sa southbound ng EDSA, nagkalat yung mga traffic enforcer ng MMDA. At sila kasi yung mga nanguhuli ng mga lumalabag na bus at pribadong sasakyan sa pinahigpit ngang pagpapatupad nitong yellow lane. At kung makikita mo sa aking tabi ay ang isa sa mga security camera ng MMDA Metro Base at yan ng EDSA Guadalupe, isang live na kuha ngayon. At kung makikita mo doon sa southbound lane, sa gawing kaliwa ng southbound, puro bus lamang. Samantalang sa kaliwa naman, tama, sa kanan naman ay puro pribadong sasakyan at mangilang-ilang motor. Gayunpaman, sa katunayan ay nasa 37 pribadong sasakyan na at 15 bus ang nahuli ngayong umaga. Gayunpaman, ano nga ba ang iyong mga kinakailangan gawin upang ikay hindi mahuli? Paano nga ba matutugunan ang problema ng traffic sa EDSA? Isang paraan na nais ng MMDA ay ang mahigpit na pagpapatupad ng mga lumang batas trapiko, gaya ng paggamit ng mga lane para sa mga pampublikong sasakyan at motorsiklo. Simula sa Lunes, hindi na pwedeng gamitin ng mga pribadong sasakyan ang mga yellow lane sa EDSA. Ang mga lane na ito ay para lamang raw sa mga pampublikong sasakyan tulad ng bus, UV Express at taxi. Maaari lamang pumasok ang mga pribadong sasakyan sa yellow lane kung sila'y kakanan sa susunod na kanto. Halimbawa na lamang gusto nyong kumanan mula dito sa EDSA papunta doon sa may Connecticut Avenue at dahil humigit kumulang 100 metro ang layo nito mula doon sa kanto, dito pa lamang tayo maaaring mag-swerve papunta sa yellow lane. Simula naman sa Miyerkules, sa blue lane na lamang maaaring bumaybay ang mga nagmumotorsiklo. Ito ang pinaka-4 na lane mula sa bangketa at may putol-putol na kulay asul na linya. Maaari lamang umalis ang mga motorsiklo rito kung sila'y kakaliwa o kakanan sa susunod na kalye. Halimbawa na lamang isa kang motorcycle rider at gusto mong kumanan doon sa may intersection ng EDSA at Pitwason Boulevard, mula dito sa may motorcycle lane, kailangan mo nang mag-swerve doon sa may bandang unahan ng waiting shed dahil yan daw ay 200 metro ang layo mula sa intersection. Ayon sa mga otoridad, hindi ka naman raw huhuliin kung hindi sa eksaktong 100 o 200 metro ikay lumipat ng linya. Ang mahalaga naman raw, manatili ka lamang sa iyong lane habang binabagtas ang EDSA.
I think a few meters off and on, hindi naman masyadong magiging stricto. Na makikita mo naman talagang pagbabawalan yung talagang sinasadya niya, malayo pa yung ikutan nandun na siya sa may yellow lane. No? So, iba naman ho yun.
Tututukan raw ito ng mga traffic enforcer sa tulong na rin ng mga security cameras ng MMDA. Magpapataw rin daw sila ng multa sa mga lalabag. Ang nais lamang ng General Manager ng MMDA na si Tim Orbos ay mapagtanto ng mga motorista ang kagandahan ng pulisiya.
Abala ho talaga yan sa ating mga private vehicles but we have to do it and kailangan lang ho unti-unti at papaliwanag lang ng tama. I think kailangan ho natin gawin yun.
Ang pinakalayunin nito ay mabawasan ang mabigat na traffic at mga aksidente sa EDSA. Iginiit ng MMDA na hindi lamang yung mga out of lane yung kanilang huhuliin. Nandyan din yung mga lumalabag sa number coding policy at yung mga bus na tumitigil doon sa maling bus stop. Kung kaya't ang panawagan nga ng mga otoridad, hindi lamang sa mga driver kundi maging sa mga motorista na rin ay sumunod sa batas trapiko upang lalong hindi maabala. Pinky.
Rex, kamusta naman yung tugon ng mga driver at motorista tungkol dito nga sa muling paghihigpit sa paggamit ng yellow lanes?
Siyempre yung ilan sa kanila ay nakipagsagutan talaga doon sa mga traffic enforcer at parehong nagkainitan yung kanilang mga ulo at yun nga para sa kanila abala yun dahil nga lalo silang na-traffic, lalo silang natigil sa kanilang pagpasada at siyempre yung mga pasahero pakiramdam nila lalo silang malilate sa kanilang trabaho. May mga motorista rin naman tayong nakausap na lalo na yung mga may-ari ng private cars na nakatulong rin sa kanila yung pag-implement nga nitong yellow lane dahil nga yung mga bus daw ay kadalasang sumisingit doon sa private lane kung kaya't dahil naka-confine sila dito sa yellow lane may iwasan daw yung aksidente at mas mabilis silang nakakagalaw. So sa kasalukuyan medyo balanse pa yung opinion ng mga motorista nating nakausap dito nga sa pinahigpit na pagpapatupad ng yellow lane.
Ganito para malinaw, sabi mo kanina 37 ang nahuli na private vehicles, tama ba?
Ayun, yung nahuli as of 10 a.m. na data natin, 37 na private vehicles. Ito yung mga sasakyan na dapat nandun lang sa private vehicle lane, sumingit doon sa yellow lane. Samantalang 15 naman na bus, yung dapat na nasa yellow lane lamang, doon naman sumingit sa private vehicle lane. Kung kaya't sa ngayon ay nasa 52 na yung nahuli ng ating mga otoridad dahil nga sa paglabag nitong pinatupad na pulisiya ng yellow lane sa EDSA.
So ang tanong, 37 private vehicles ang nahuli, driver ng private vehicles ang nahuli. Meron na ba silang penalty hinggil dito o pinagsabihan pa lang sila?
May mga nakita tayong pinagsabihan, ngunit itong 37 na ito ay mumultahan na nga sila ng 500 piso dahil nga dun sa kanilang paglabag dito sa pinaigting na pagpapatupad ng yellow lane sa EDSA. Samantalang yung mga bus naman, 1,000 yung kanilang penalty dahil nga mas malaki yung kanilang responsibilidad dahil mas marami silang sakay na pasahero. Pinky.
Okay. Rex, tapos yung sinabi mong kaninang 100 to 200 meters, ano ba talaga bago lumiko? 100 o 200 meters ang distansya?
So linawin lang natin, para naman doon sa mga motorsiklo, kung halimbawang kakanan ka, kailangan 200 meters pa lang, lumipat ka na doon sa yellow lane bago ka kumanan o kumaliwa sa intersection. Para naman doon sa mga sasakyan, 100 meters naman bago ka kumanan doon sa susunod na kalye. Ang sabi naman ng MMDA, hindi naman kailangan na eksakto na nasa 100 meters ka talaga o 200 meters. At least nandun ka man lang sa malapit doon sa 100 meters o 200 meters at hindi ka naman nila huhulihin. At ang mahalaga naman daw dito, manatili ka doon sa lane mo at huwag kang magtagal doon sa maling lane. Pinky.
Rex, bakit iba ang panuntunan sa mga nakamotorsiklo na 200 meters at doon sa private vehicles na 100 meters? Naikwento ba nila kung bakit may pagkakaiba?
Ang isang sinasabi nila dito, mas takaw aksidente nga itong mga motorsiklo dahil nga kung makikita mo sa isa sa mga video ko doon sa aking report kanina, basta na lamang sumingit yung isang motor na halos mabangga na siya nung bus. Kung kaya, dahil nga mas marami ngayon yung aksidente na involve yung mga motorcycle drivers at talagang mas fatal yung kanilang nararanasan kung sila man ay mabangga, kung kaya't mas malaki yung leeway na dapat na gawin nila bago sila kumanan o kumaliwa doon sa kanilang paroroonan. Pinky.
Maraming salamat. Balikan ka namin muli sa karagdagang pang-update. Maraming salamat kay Rex Remigio dyan po sa Metro Base ng MMDA. Sa ibang balita, panibagong reklamo po ang isinampa laban sa ilang dating opisyal ng Transportation Department at ng maintenance provider ng MRT na Busan Universal Rail o BURI. Nasa Office of the Ombudsman si Claire Yao. Claire?
Pinky, sinampahan na naman ng isa pang kaso ang mga dating opisyal ng Transport Department at ang Busan Universal Rail Incorporated o BURI. Naghain ng kasong korupsyon ang militanteng grupong bayan dito sa Office of the Ombudsman kaninang umaga. Kasama dito may 25 kahon ng ebidensya na isinama dito sa kaso na i-final nila. Ayon sa kaila, ito daw ang nagpapakita na may anomalya ang kontratang ini-award sa BURI para i-maintain ang MRT-3. Pinapakita din daw nito na walang pinansyal at technical na kakayahan ang BURI para ayusin ang MRT-3. Ayon sa bayan, lumalabas na pinaboran ni dating Transport Secretary Joseph Abaya at ang kanyang mga opisyal ang BURI sa ikalulugi ng mga commuter.
Habol na lang dito natin, syempre, accountability. It is also a warning to the current DOTR na huwag niyong gagayahin, huwag niyong uulitin yung ginawa ng nakaraang DOTC administration kasi kung babalik na naman tayo sa privatization, may papaboran na naman tayong private interest, gagawing negosyo na naman ito, kawawa na naman po ang commuters.
Ayon sa bayan, mas mabuti kapag gobyerno na lang ang magpatakbo at magpaayos ng MRT-3. Sabi nila kapag daw gawin ito ang ginawa ng nakaraang administrasyon at humanap sila ng isa pang pribadong kumpanya, ay pagkakakitaan lang ito ng kumpanya, pagkakakitaan lang nila ang pagpapatakbo at pag-aayos ng MRT-3. Pinky.
Maraming salamat, Claire Yao. Nag-uulat. Samantala, ayon po sa tagapagsalita ng BURI na si Attorney Charles Mercado, hinihintay pa nilang kopya ng reklamo at kumpiyansa silang matutugunan ang mga ito. Ipinauubaya na ng Transportation Department sa National Bureau of Investigation ang investigasyon sa pagkalas ng bago ng tren ng MRT noong nakaraang linggo. Ayon kay Transportation Undersecretary Cesar Chavez, hindi na sila maglalabas ng anumang pahayag kaugnay sa investigasyon. Matatandaang kumalas ang isang bagon ng tren noong Huwebes sa kasagsagan ng rush hour. Napilitan ng mga pasahero na bumaba at maglakad sa Riles sa gitna ng Buendia at Ayala stations. Sa mga balitang abroad, isa ang Pilipinas sa may pinakamaraming mahihirap na tao na kabilang sa Southeast Asian nations. Ito ang lumalabas sa report ng ASEAN, China at United Nations Development Program. Ayon sa report, bagamat bumaba na ang porsyento ng kahirapan sa ASEAN mula 2005 hanggang 2013, tinatayang nasa 36 million na mga tao pa din ang namumuhay sa baba ng International Poverty Line. 90% nito ay makikita umano sa Indonesia o Pilipinas. Binigyan din dito ang pangangailangan sa pagpondo at pagtutulungan ng lahat ng sektor para sa pag-unlad ng 10 miyembro ng ASEAN. Tumanggi namang bumaba sa pwesto ang Pangulo ng Zimbabwe na si Robert Mugabe sa gitna ng political crisis na nararanasan sa kanyang bansa. Hindi nagpatinag si Mugabe sa kabila ng ultimatum mula mismo sa kanyang partido na nagbabantang i-impeach siya kung di siya magbibitiw ngayong araw. Noong Sabado, libu-libong tao din na nagprotesta sa capital ng bansa na Harare para ipanawagan ang pagwawakas sa halos 4 na dekadang pamumuno ni Mugabe at sa ganooy mapigilan ang anilay Mugabe dynasty sa kanilang bansa. At sa France, napuno ng mga ralihista ang kalsada sa labas ng Libyan Embassy sa Paris na sumisigaw sa pagtigil sa pang-aalipin. Isang CNN investigative report ukol sa pagbebenta ng mga alipin sa iba't ibang lugar sa Libya ang nagsilbing mitya ng pagkilos. Hindi umano sila makapaniwala sa nangyayari pa sa panahon ngayon ang hindi makataong pagtrato sa mga dayuhan. Sinabi rin ng gobyerno ng Libya na agad silang gumawa ng formal na investigasyon ukol dito matapos ipalabas ang naturang CNN report.
Let the people decide. It's not a one-man story or critic. Let the people decide. Kung ginusto nila yan, then that's it.
Ang reaksyon ni Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte sa posibleng pagtakbo sa Senado ni Communications Assistant Secretary Mocha Uson. At kilalanin ang big winner sa American Music Awards. Kaya nanonood ng balitaan sa CNN Philippines. Are we live on Facebook? Parang ang tagal ko silang di nakausap. Hi! Parang wala eh. Ayun. Oscar Osias from Toronto, Canada, and Mildred Oronos watching from California. O diba yan ang malaking story natin ngayon? Let me refresh. Bawal na ang private vehicle sa yellow lane unless 100 meters na lang ang layo bago ka lumiko. Kung maliwa o kumanan. Okay naman po yun kasi matagal na yung batas na yun. Hindi naman batas, yung kanilang regulasyon na yun. Pero, para sa akin po, nagda-drive din ho ako eh. Masyado maiksi yung 100 meters bago ka mag-change lanes. Mas lalo na paglilipat ka dun sa, obviously, doon sa lane ng mga PUV kung saan dumadaan yung mga bus. Mag-signal ka lang, di ka nila padadaanin tapos 100 meters lang ang bibigay sa yung pagitan. Parang masyado hong maliit yung distansyang yon. So sana naman, akin lang po, dahil nagmamaneho naman po ako, takaw aksidente para sa akin yung 100 meters na yan. Sana pag-isipan pa nila na habaan. Anyway, last 10 seconds. Mamaya muli. Nagbabalik ang balitaan dito sa CNN Philippines. Ibinunyag ni spokesperson Harry Roque ang tunay na dahilan kung bakit nasibak sa pwesto si dating Dangerous Drugs Board Chief Dionisio Santiago. Nasa Malacanang ang aming senior correspondent na si Ina Andolong. Ina, ano daw yung dahilan kaya natanggal nga siya sa pwesto?
Thank you. Hindi lang tinanggal sa pwesto si former Dangerous Drugs Board Chief Joniso Santiago dahil sa kanyang pagsabi na isang mistake ang itinayong Mega Drug Rehab Center sa Nueva Ecija. Kinumpirma ng Malacanang na sinabakri ng Pangulo sa pwesto si Santiago dahil sa impormasyon na ito'y nagkaroon ng mga junket kasama ang malalapit at pili niyang katrabaho at ang kanyang di umano'y mistress ayon kay Presidential Spokesman Harry Roque. Ani Roque, base raw ito sa isang complaint na inihain ng Union ng DDB laban kay Santiago. Ayon sa complaint, nagpunta raw si Santiago sa Austria at US kasama ang isang nagngangalang Edith Mendoza na sinabi ni Roque ay ang Girl Friday at coffee server ni Santiago. Dagdag ni Roque, may nakuha rin daw silang informasyon na noong nasa PIDEA pa si Santiago, tumanggap rin daw ito ng bahay mula kay dating Osamis Mayor Reynaldo Parojino na napatay sa isang anti-drug operation. Final ang complaint ng Union ng DDB noong October 25 at inamin naman ni Roque na complaint pa lang ito, hindi pa nila vine-verify. Under investigation pa ito dahil nga raw hindi tinotolerate ng Pangulo ang kahit anong whiff of corruption sa kahit sinong opisyal ng gobyerno, minabuti na raw niyang tanggalin sa pwesto si Santiago. Thank you.
Ina, mapunta tayo sa telecom industry. Merong balita, magkakaroon ba daw ng third player?
Tama, Pinky. No? Sinabi rin ni spokesman Harry Roque kanina, he said the public can look forward to better internet speed. Wala pang timeline kung kailan ito mangyayari, pero sinabi nga ni Roque kanina na inoferan daw kasi na Pangulong Duterte ang China na magdala o magpasok ng isang third player sa telecom industry sa Pilipinas. Ibig sabihin nito magkakaroon ng bagong kakumpetensya ang dalawang telecom company sa bansa at inaasahang magre-resulta ito sa improved services para sa cellphone at internet users. Inatasan na rin daw ng Pangulo ang Office of the Executive Secretary na asikasuhin agad ang papeles ng papasok na Chinese telecom company. Maliban dito, nagkaroon din ng agreement ang gobyerno sa isang Facebook subsidiary na magbibigay naman ng mga kable at iba pang internet infrastructure sa Pilipinas para sa karagdagang 2 terabytes per second na internet speed. At sabi ni Roque, dapat raw sana nga ay mas maagang nangyari ang mga agreement o proyekto na ito kung hindi lang raw dinelay ni dating DICT Secretary Rodolfo Salalima. Isa raw pala ito rin sa mga dahilan kung bakit pinagbitiw ni Pangulong Duterte si Salalima sa pwesto.
Oh, so yun ang lumabas kay kay Rodolfo Salalima kasi nagtataka tayo nga noon bakit siya biglang nawala dyan sa DICT. So anyway, kung lumalabas dito, Ina, asahan na siguro sa lalong madaling panahon ang mas mabilis na internet service dito sa ating bansa.
Tama, Pinky, no? Siyempre, yan ang pinakahihintay, pero yun nga lang, hanggang sa ngayon, wala parang na-designate na Chinese company na papasok dito. Pero yun nga, once daw may nag-apply, ipoproseso daw ito ng OES o ng Office of the Executive Secretary at 45 days lang daw ang binigay na panahon ng Pangulong Duterte para i-aprobahan ang mga papeles na yan.
So babantayan natin yung storyang yan. Maraming salamat. Ina Andolong, nag-uulat. Idedeklara ng terorista ni Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte ang New People's Army. Ito'y matapos ang sunod-sunod na pag-atake ng rebelding grupo.
Noon we recognize them as legitimate rebels, but with their continued depredations and killing innocent people and even an infant of 4 months old, I'll be issuing a proclamation. I will remove them from the category of a legal entity or at least a semi-movement which would merit our attention, placing them pareho sa Amerika, terrorists.
Nasa Foreign Terrorist Organizations list ng Amerika ang NPA mula pa noong taong 2002. Ayon sa Pangulo, paiigtingin pa ng gobyerno ang operasyon laban sa grupo. Nauna nang pinatigil ng Pangulo ang usaping pangkapayapaan sa NPA dahil sa umano'y patuloy na pag-atake ng grupo sa puwersa ng gobyerno. Samantala, nakasalalay sa Armed Forces at Pulis kung i-extend pa ang martial law sa Mindanao. Ayon po kay Pangulong Duterte, tiwala naman siya sa magiging rekomendasyon ng AFP at PNP.
You know, declaration of martial law is always dependent what the armed forces and the police recommends. Kung anong sabihin ng armed forces pati police, since they are the ones also who would be totally engaged in kung meron talagang, if there's an offing trouble there, we should give credence to it actually. I do not think that it fabricate events.
Isinailalim sa martial law ni Pangulong Duterte ang buong Mindanao noong May 23, ang araw na umatake ang ISIS-inspired na Maute Group sa Marawi City. Natapos ang 60-day deadline ng martial law noong July 22 pero pinalawig ito ng Kongreso hanggang sa katapusan ng taon. Para naman kay Senator Franklin Drilon, dapat magbigay ng ebidensya ang mga otoridad kung muling palalawigin pa ang martial law. Anya, posible kasing maging mitsa pa ito ng takot sa mga taga Mindanao na nais nang maibalik sa normal ang kanilang pamumuhay. At sa aming pagbabalik, Mateo Gudicelli inspired sa pag-arte at pagkanta. Alamin kung bakit mamaya. At ang reaksyon ni Pangulong Duterte sa posibleng pagtakbo ni Communications Assistant Secretary Mocha Uson. Manatiling nakatutok dito sa Balitaan sa CNN Philippines. Comment. Ito, Donut Dizon. Motorcycle lane, di pa rin safe sa mga rider kung walang disiplina mga motorista. Marami dyan ang ganda ng sasakyan kung makaswerve. Kala mo kanyang kalsada. Hindi lang yung magagandang may sasakyan ha, na gano'n ang ugali. Ang aksidente na sa motor, di naman sa rider lagi ang may sala. Tama naman. Sandali ha. Gawin yung exclusive sa motor yan, yung motor na yan na lane para daw maganda. Yun nga sana, no, kung meron talaga exclusive. The problem is, kailangan sila kumaliwa o kumanan. Kaya, yung isa pa na, hindi ho ba napapansin nyo if you're abroad, kapag sumenyas yung mag-signal light yung kotse, di ba, nakakanan o kaliwa. Sa ibang bansa, yung kotse sa likod, padadaanin yung kotse na nag-signal. Sa atin, kapag mag-signal ka, mas lalong bibilisan pa ng kotse doon sa likod mo para hindi ka pasingitin. For the most part, ha. So sana meron din ganung respeto na kapag nag-signal, pinapabayaan ng makakanan o kaya makakaliwa yung kotse, di ba? Umpisahan natin. Watching from Riyadh, si Eric Perez. Sabi ni Jack Hizon Perez, DDS ako, solid, pero di daw siya vote kay Uson. Si Maki Santos, paturo tayo kay Mateo Gudicelli. Jimmy Gregorio, para sa ikauunlad ng bayan, disiplina ang kailangan, agree. Kayo nanonood ng Balitaan sa CNN Philippines. Ipinauubaya na ni Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte sa taong bayan ang desisyon kung dapat man tumakbo bilang senador si Communications Assistant Secretary Mocha Uson. Ito ang naging tugon ng Pangulo nang tanungin ukol sa inanunsyo ni PDP Laban Secretary General House Speaker Pantaleon Alvarez. Nakabilang si Uson sa senatorial lineup ng partido.
Let the people decide. It's not a one-man story or critic. Let the people decide. Kung ginusto nila yan, then that's it. It will be honored by all, including the military and the police. Pag yan ang pinili ng Pilipino, you might not like her. Her ways might not suit your values. But if that guy or woman is elected by the people, then you have to honor that choice.
Naniniwala naman si Communications Secretary Martin Andanar kayang manalo ni Uson bilang senador kung tatakbo man siya. Anya, kilalang personalidad si Uson na may milyong-milyong tagasunod sa social media. Pero sa kabila nito, nilinaw ni Uson na wala siyang planong kumandidato bilang senador, maliban na lamang anya kung hihilingin sa kanya ito ni Pangulong Duterte. Halo-halo naman ang opinyon ng netizens ukol sa posibleng pagtakbo ni Uson. Sabi ni Paulo Cleofe, wala namang masama kung kumandidato mang senador si Uson. Ang importante raw, hindi magnanakaw ng kaban ng bayan. Comment naman ni Jasper Makatangay, taga-suporta siya ni Pangulong Duterte, pero para sa kanya, hindi pa kaya ni Uson maging senador. Sabi ni Christian Aliria, sana magsimula muna sa mababang pwesto si Uson hanggang maabot niya ang Senado. Kilala si Matteo Guidicelli hindi lamang bilang mahusay na aktor, kundi maging sa kanyang pagiging aktibo sa mundo ng sports. Sa aking panayam kay Guidicelli sa programang The Source, muli niyang binalikan ang isang kabanata ng kanyang buhay bago niya pasukin ang makulay na mundo ng showbiz, ang pagiging isang kart racing world champion.
Karting was amazing, but that's a closed chapter, kumbaga. I learned so much from that, and I think that built me character for who I am today, kumbaga. So, karting racing was amazing. Acting is just amazing also. Acting with another partner, sharing emotions, creating reality together is amazing, and they're all different stories.
Bukod sa pag-arte, pinasok na rin ni Guidicelli ang mundo ng musika at pag-awit. Ikinwento niya ang ilan sa kanyang mga inspirasyon pagdating sa pagkanta.
My second album, I put up a production company. It's called Big Bang, and I said to my partners, I wanted to make this really original music. I wanted to make it like love letters, like really original stuff that was written, not necessarily by me, but by the band, by the group. I formed the band, and we did that. So every track, we have 9 tracks that are just like naked truths, are like honest love letters.
Dagdag pa ng aktor, malaking impluwensya ang kanyang nobyang si Sarah Geronimo sa paglikha niya ng musika at pagkanta. Pero, paglilinaw ng singer, mas gusto niyang makilala ng tao ang kanyang sariling estilo.
If you have a boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever partner you have in life, I think they're a source of inspiration to whatever you do. People out there always say, I'm only singing because of Sarah. I'm only saying, that's why I'm singing original music. That's why I have a band with me. That's why I'm doing my own sound. That's why I don't work with her.
Nagsample din si Guidicelli ng kanyang pinakabagong awitin na mapapanood at mapapakinggan sa kanyang paparating na concert sa Kia Theater sa November 30.
Dito muna tayo, mag-usap muna tayo nang magkatabi, palipasin ang gabi.
Muling mapapanood ang aking panayam kay Matteo Guidicelli mamayang alas 2 ng hapon at alas 7:30 ng gabi. Humakot ng parangal sa American Music Awards ngayong taon ang country singer na si Keith Urban. Si Urban tinanghal na favorite country male artist ngayong taon. Naiuwi niya din ang favorite country album pati na ang favorite country song. Wagi naman bilang favorite pop rock female artist si Lady Gaga at favorite adult contemporary artist naman si Shawn Mendes. Favorite electronic dance music o EDM artist naman ang duo na The Chainsmokers, habang pinangalanan bilang New Artist of the Year ang dating One Direction member na si Niall Horan. Tinanghal naman bilang Artist of the Year ang Filipino-American singer na si Bruno Mars. Ginanap ang American Music Awards sa Microsoft Theater sa Los Angeles, California. At para sa buong listahan ng mga nanalo sa American Music Awards, bisitahin ang aming website, cnnphilippines.com. At yan ang kabuuan ng balitaan ngayong Lunes, November 20, 2017. Ako po si Pinky Webb. Hanggang bukas, magandang tanghali.